Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another video. Today I thought I would make a mini album. A bit of a different mini album than usual. As you can see, I have black ink all over my fingers because I've already been working on some of it and I'm going to put some of it together on the video. I started out with my Gypsy and I'm actually doing something a little bit different. Using the Cindy Lou cartridge, which I really do like. I love the characters a lot, but my favorite is the owl because I love owls. So what I thought as I would make a mini album. So what I did was I took the owl from the Cindy Lou and I measured that to 4.35 inches wide by 4.5 inches high, and I just have two here. So I added that. Then I took a rectangle from George and Basic Shapes, and that measures 2.58 inches wide by 0.8 inches high, and I just kind of put it up near where he has like the little ears. I covered that up and made it square up there. And then I took just a simple square from George and Basic Shapes, and that measures 1.07 inches wide by 1 inches high. And the rectangle and the owl I welded together, but the square I did not. And when you cut that out, you turn on the little eye here, it actually will not cut that square, so you won't get the extra hole up there. So that's how I did that. Then I went and I just turned on, Then for page 2, I just cut out the owl at the exact same size, leaving his little ears without the rectangle and the square. And then I just sized all of the extra layers at the same, and that is cut at 4.35 inches wide by 4.5 inches tall. I then took poster board and using my Cricut, I cut it out. I cut out 7 pages. You could do as many or as few as you want. And I've already covered these with designer paper, and I have gone around the edges with the black because even though I cut the papers and the poster board out using the exact same file, they didn't quite match up 100%. So I just took some black ink and went around the edges. So here are my pages, and I use, to cover the pages, I'm not quite sure, it's Cosmo Cricut 8x8 pad, but I'm not sure of the name because I lost the cover. But here are 6 of my pages. Yeah, 6 of my pages, and I'm going to finish the last page. Okay, so got my page here, and I went ahead and instead of just cutting it out again, I just covered it with a piece of that pattern paper at the top, and I've already covered the back with pattern paper. And here's my owl here. Very, very cute. I just cut out the actual owl body in cream. And then I cut out the layer, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay, it goes like that. I might need my instructions, or I might be able to figure this out. That's gonna go like that, I think. And then that's going to go like that. And then I believe these are going to go in like that. This is going to go like that, and it had eyelashes, but I had to cut them off because the Cricut slipped and it didn't cut them right. Okay, so let me go ahead and see. Let me start gluing this together and see if I can get this going. Okay, just have a scrap sheet of paper here because I don't want to get my nice new mat dirty. And what I like to do is start on just the bottom or the top. It doesn't really matter. And I'm using Scotch Quick Dry Glue. And what I like to do is just go ahead and line that edge up because this dries really, really quickly. And I want to make sure that that is nice and put together before I start gluing the whole thing down. Okay. And what's nice is if there's any little edges that show or whatever, we're going to ink the edges with black. So that's fine. Okay. Then I'm just going to actually put the glue on the paper so I know where the ears and stuff are. Okay. Put that down. Perfect. Okay, then I'm just going to take my foam folder and just press out any extra glue. And there is some extra glue, but it's no big deal, that dries clear. Okay, it's not the best looking because I have ink all over my hands and that's getting all over that cream color. Probably not the best color to pick. Now what I'm going to do is set that aside. And I'm going to grab my red piece and my black piece, and this is kind of sad because I really like that flower, but I'm going to end up covering that up. Okay, just taking my glue, and for this one I'll line the top of the face up. Okay, and then I'm just going to add glue on the bottom here. Okay, now the fun part, trying to figure out where all the little pieces go. So let me grab my book here. Okay, so I read looked at the little book and found out that the face goes flush with the cheeks of him. So that's how that goes on. And now I'm going to go ahead and edge this whole thing in black ink. And I am just going to be using the Joann Craft Essential Pigment ink. This is a really, really wet ink, so it's not going to be hard to do this. Okay, so that is done. Now to figure out how to put the eyes on. I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Okay, and let's see if I can figure this out. Just a little bit of glue. Put that right there. Okay, and this one right here. Okay, I believe that's right. And then let's see. Okay, then the little heart is his beak, I believe. Yeah, and that's going to go right there. Just making sure I have it right, and actually I'm going to take the little eyes and put those on there so I get the beak placement right. Okay, then I'm going to put these on. And like I said earlier, they do have little eyelashes that are really, really